Hello traders, welcome back to today's forecast. And before we actually continue, I will be going through what I gave yesterday in terms of ideas that I was expecting. So to start with the Euro Aussie, yesterday I did make a mention of price moving away from here, right, to go into this imbalance on a daily time frame. I wanted to see that happen in London. I didn't get an entry on this. I actually placed the buy limit below this low, and as you can see, price definitely went without me. So that was a missed opportunity for me. I didn't trade Asia. If I did, probably I would have got in. During the Asian session, I tried to get an entry in here because they did create that little fair value gap there, and price did not give me an entry, so I left it. The other trade that I shared, I think, was on the German 30. I was expecting a move from here to go and attack the previous day's high. I did get stopped out on this one in the morning over here with this move down. I was buying during the London session this imbalance in here, so I did buy this imbalance in London, right? And I left my stop loss just below there, and then it came back. Initially I was safe, and then it came back and stopped me out, and then it came back to entry, and then now we are back inside the range again. So I'm gonna leave it alone for now, and then I'll see. Maybe going into Thursday it might give me something. Tomorrow I'm not quite sure what they want to do. Maybe inside a small fair value gap here, it might drive into that in London and then give a rejection, but I'm not giving this as an idea going into tomorrow. The last one was the Cardian. So Cardian, it did actually do what I was expecting. It actually traded down during the Asian session, right? I said I was going to sell it to attack this low, but they did attack it, and Asia traded into that imbalance, and I got a trade on that. And I'm still bearish, or let me put it this way, I still have a small position on from that level. I was looking for this particular level as my target, and you can see didn't get there. Rally back. I did take partial out below this low, and then it rallied back up. I'm gonna expect them to continue going down. Okay, this was a trade idea I shared during our afternoon session with my private Discord. And last one was the Eurocard. So Eurocard, I said you want to look for a buy to go and trade above that previous day's high, Monday's high, into that imbalance on the H4 right here, and then from there you can look for a sell back down again, and you can see that's what I did. I didn't participate in the buy, but when it got up there, London hit this auto block, I sold short, stop loss above this high, and I'm currently in profit on this one. I'm looking to take partial down here, right? So fingers crossed I'll get that. My stop loss has now been moved to this high, so I don't want to see price come back above that high. If they do, I think this is an important low, and then price will continue going up. So I'm protected, and I'm expecting price to continue going down. So these were the trades that I shared yesterday. Now let's go into what I think going into tomorrow might be high probability in terms of trade ideas. British pound. I like the move down. It did it took the buyers up and slaughtered them on the downside. It's not funny, but it's funny because um, since the dollar is bullish, right, all these rallies most of the time are going to be subject to a rejection. I'll not talk about it. I'll leave it for next time. But price traded into nice fair value gap, rejection, back down. I think this is the high of the week. Price will struggle to go above it. This is Monday. Tuesday, run above, back down below Tuesday's low. I think it's going to continue going down. So in London session tomorrow, I actually have two levels to watch. This level here, price goes up, and then down. Mitigation level. If we do trade up there, I want anticipate price to reject and then come back to this old high. Okay, and this auto block, that last up candle on the 1 hour. Okay, hurry up. Doesn't want to change. So give me 1 second. There we go. So on the 1 hour, this level is similar to that. Let me highlight it so you can see that level right there. It's the same thing that exists on the H4 here. So those will be the two levels that I'll be watching for London relative to time. So I have to wait till London session and then I'll see where we at. I'll be looking for price to trade down here. So going forward, that's the draw on liquidity. You can look for a trade to go to that level. It can trade a bit lower if you want to hold for a continuation. We do have this gap here that price can trade into that on a daily time frame, right? This is why I'm using that as a target. It's a fair value gap and I want price to close it, whether you believe it's a fair value gap or buy side inefficiency, sell side BC, right? I don't know the full word, but there you go, BC. If that's what you think it is what it is. I want that to be filled. They are almost halfway, so that's why I'm targeting. Okay, so on the 1 hour, it looks like that. So pull back, sell, and then we get that target. The second trade is actually on all the yen pairs. I'm sorry, the pound pairs. Pound Aussie. I think this is a market maker sell model in here. And price went up, and then aggressive break. So I'm anticipating a run for the original consolidation. Okay, on a daily time frame, it looks like that. Low, low, low. So I want to see all that lows gone down here. We might not get all of that tomorrow, but whatever we do, I'm expecting it to basically trade for this low. So again, in the pullback, I like the H4 right in here. I don't want to see them go all the way up to that auto block. I don't want to see that. If it's gonna pull back up to there, it's enough, and then I'll expect them to reject and then continue going lower. All right, and then the last one would be pound yen. So pound yen, we rallied up Tuesday, rejection, breakdown. I think we formed the high of the week, going above that high, clearing out anybody that was short. Now you're gonna expect price to continue going down again. Nice level here, and then a nice level over there. So in London session, this one might move during Asia. Probably I will be up during Asia, so if I do see it trade up into those level, I'll leave my stop loss up here, right? And then because they've cleared out everybody, I don't want to see price go up there, so that's where I'll be safe and I expect price to go and trade into this imbalance. Basically, I want that to be filled as well. So that low right there will be a target, middle, and then the closure. All right. I forgot to talk about the Bitcoin market because I did give Bitcoin as a trade idea to attack this low, right? And I showed you that I had a trade. My TP was just below this low and I happened to be taken out. So let me show the execution. Right, I went short. The long that I had on Sunday when I was doing my forecast, it actually got stopped out as I mentioned yesterday. So I took another sell and took partial, and then everything went down here. So my Bitcoin trade is done, but I still suspect that it will continue going lower for this low. So I'm gonna expect price to continue going lower. I don't have any trade idea on this, simply because my trade just got done. So I'll see, maybe I like this imbalance, maybe a rejection in here to continue going down. Let's check the H4. Yeah, we can get a sell off from here. I don't like the way it's rejecting this low. That's the only downside to this. I want to see a big down close candle below that, right? And then I'll get confidence you're gonna go down here. So taking a trade here will be risky, but it's worth it because this run is too shallow. I think we're gonna get a deeper run. Plus we've had 1, 2, so I expect one more to the downside. Okay, so Bitcoin, something like this is possible for continuation. We will see tomorrow what will come. Maybe this high might be where you might want to place your stop loss. I just want to be cute over here. That's the one that will be protected. This one can still be run and still go lower, but I want to be cute, so I can have 4 to 1. There we go, 4 to 1. All right. Am I going to take this trade? I might take it on a demo, not on the live. The live is done. That was the live trade, but demo, yeah, probably. Okay, so that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a recap and then some pairs that might give us some trade ideas. Until then, take care and I'll see you tomorrow.